Great ingredients, served piping hot. A perfect combination, like you and Pick n Pay.
You must.
And we're in the kitchen, ready to cook up a meal in only but 10 minutes. And Frank, looking rather calm. You've actually gotten used to this cooking process.
Yeah, no, I'm used to it now. You know, the thing is, most of the times what we do is the process takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But the actual cooking time can take an hour.
Okay.
Which is the case of what we're doing today.
Is it? Okay, what are we making today?
We're making a recipe that's so close to my heart.
Yes.
It used to be.
You're getting emotional.
I'm standing like this with the two peppers.
Yeah, all right.
My Gran Odette used to make those peppers.
Yes.
It's from an area in France called the Piedmont. And Piedmont is a tiny little province it's tucked between France and Italy.
All right.
And it's a place in the world where you find the biggest truffles. You know, we talked about truffles.
That pigs sniffle out and then they eat instead of kind of leaving them there.
This is like truffle country. Although we're not using truffles at all today.
All right.
We're using red peppers, it's got to be red. They've got a little bit more sweetness than the green one or the yellow ones.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Red peppers, tomatoes. We're going to peel those tomatoes, basil leaves, some garlic, and anchovies. It's really simple. We're going to roast those guys slowly. And then the idea is that you eat them lukewarm just after they cool down with all the cooking juices.
Yes.
So like a real simple dish.
Lovely stuff. It sounds simple, but you said it might take a bit longer than our usual 10 minutes. So I'm going to put this over here, and we're going to start the clock in a second. While I start the clock, how about you get to...
The ingredients?
You get to start doing what you're doing.
Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to peel those tomatoes. And remember yesterday we said how to peel tomatoes. So basically I put the tomato on the board, and then with a pointy knife, you remove the little area where the stem once was.
Yes.
Okay, so you do... I'm going to have 4 half peppers, so I need 4 tomatoes.
All right.
So you go like that.
There we go. And of course, remember that these ingredients are available to you on our website, espressoshow.mobi as well. And also, look, these tomatoes that we're using today, if you are a smart shopper, then you can stand a chance of winning 1 million smart shopper points. If you buy a bulk pack of the tomatoes this week, the product will be available in the cooking segment. And of course, you could stand a chance to win 1 million points, as I said. The tomatoes that Frank is using today, that we are using, are available at Pick n Pay.
Absolutely.
You know, and all of these ingredients also over here. All you have to do is go to Pick n Pay, buy the ingredients there. You could stand a chance of getting 194 points. We'll tell you exactly where it's going to be in terms of those mats.
Okay, cool.
But that a bit later on. But if you get all these ingredients at your nearest Pick n Pay, you could get 194 points. But 1 million points, possibly.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, 1 million points enters you into a draw if you get a packet of these. All right, so you carry on there.
Okay, well, basically what I've done is I removed the area where the stem was, and then you cut a little cross surface cut, and then you plunge those tomatoes into boiling water.
What's the surface cross for?
You'll see now.
Okay.
A little surprise for you.
Oh, a little surprise for me. I like surprises. They're
Surprise.
nice. So, not boiling water, right?
Boiling water. So if you don't want to have it on the stove, you can have a salad bowl filled up with, you put the tomatoes in, boil the kettle, put the water on, and then make sure you have a salad bowl with cold water.
Okay.
Just to stop that cooking. You know, you don't want to cook the tomatoes. You just want to. It's like when you burn yourself. What happens?
You get a blister.
Bubble. Well, it's exactly the same thing that happens to the tomato. We're burning it, and then it's going to allow us to remove the skin.
All right, cool. So let's carry on with the rest of the stuff that we have to do.
Okay, so basically I'm going to cut the peppers like this.
Righty.
You know what you can do? You can help me with this.
I was thinking so.
Small knives, if you can just peel the garlic cloves. You know, normally we like to smash the garlic.
And then there goes,
This time I need them whole, so you just try and peel them delicately so we can cut very thin slices.
Okie dokie. So
I'm going to take the tomatoes out of the hot water.
So how do you know when they're right? Is it just about literally 1 minute?
You can see also, look here, if I show you this, you can actually see it's starting to peel off from the top.
Okay, yes.
And you asked me earlier what the cross was for. It's a good starting point.
Yes.
It's a good starting point to start peeling.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'm finding it a bit difficult to peel these.
So take your time because you still got 7 minutes.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic.
You're checking the time.
you have 7 minutes.
I have 7 minutes. Okay, all right. Is that how it is? Okay, so here we are. They're coming off. My fingers are going to be smelling of garlic.
Yeah, you're doing good though.
After this, thank you very much.
I like the look of that little stem, so I'm just going to leave it on. So what you need to do is you need to just fish out the pips and then the little membrane that is attached to the pips. I'm going to give you a knife back now. There you go.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Ooh.
And then take out the excess pips. I mean, you don't want the pips in there.
I never thought garlic cloves could give me so much trouble. Gee whiz.
Why do you think I asked you to do it?
so that your fingers wouldn't smell.
No, no. Oh, I don't mind the garlic, the smell of garlic.
All right, there we go.
Smells beautiful.
Right. And I've got to remind the viewers at home as well that if you are looking to be in the draw to win those 1 million points for your Smart Shopper card, you can either buy a whole pack of these tomatoes that we're using or go to your nearest Pick and Pay Smart Shopper kiosk and check out the rest of the ingredients or the rest of the products actually that you can buy. There's 18 of them this week that you can buy to stand a chance to win those 1 million points.
Okay, bit of cleaning. So thanks for that. Actually, this
How many do you need?
Yeah, this is the last one.
You sure? Okay.
So I'm doing very thin slices, like as thin as you can with the knife. Take your time, and then you just cut the garlic.
Yes. But I want to try and do it with my knife. Hold
Okay,
on.
cool. You do yours.
Yes.
It works very well with a small knife as well.
What's this called that we're making again?
Peppers, Granny Odette's way.
Granny Odette.
Granny Odette.
Granny Odette's way.
Yeah.
Peppers, Granny Odette's way.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
can't
But you know
do-
what she used to say? My gran used to say, when you eat this, it tastes like the sunshine.
Really? I'm sure she didn't say it like that though. She said,
Okay,
Franck, $1.
C'est comme, she used to say to me, she said, Franck, c'est comme goûter le soleil. How beautiful is that?
C'est un goûter de le soleil.
C'est comme goûter le soleil.
Ah, man. C'est comme goûter de
Le soleil.
Le soleil. You've got about 5 minutes left, man.
I know, we're good.
How do I say
Remember
you've got
this-
5 minutes left in French?
Encore 5 minutes.
Encore 7 minutes.
Okay, look here. Salt inside the cavity of the peppers. A little bit of pepper in there.
Yeah.
And then obviously we need to put the garlic that you're slicing. So you basically divide the garlic.
Okay.
I'm going to use yours as well.
Ooh. Okay,
On
that's
the
getting a lot of it.
inside.
That's
Yeah,
getting a lot of it.
it's not that much, you know. And it cooks slowly as well, so the flavors.
Getting this off.
Then the next thing we need to do is put, this is basil, it's already cleaned.
Yes.
It's already cleaned, so you just take some leaves.
Fresh basil.
Yeah, fresh basil. It's about 3 leaves per pepper.
Okay.
So you detach that.
Remember, if you missed the ingredients to the recipe and you'd like to have them on your mobile phone, SMS the word peppers to 33728.
Okay, cool. So now the next step is to put the tomatoes in,
Okay.
and then we're ready for the oven.
All right, let's do that. How do we get the tomatoes in?
So, oh no, spill them.
Peel them first. So they've been blanched.
They've been blanched.
Okay.
So yeah, like,
Did you... Were you trying to spritz some water in your face there?
okay, so
Are you
look
getting
here.
hot?
What you do now is you actually, with a knife,
Yep.
and it's nice to actually do it over the water, because then, that way you can rinse them from time to time.
Uh-huh.
So they actually, this one is a bit...
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So we didn't keep them long enough in the water, that's why they're not properly blanched.
some, you know, it's weird because you will have one tomato that's a bit resilient sometimes. So just persevere. It'll get there.
All right.
So we're gonna do that.
Yeah. Frank, when did you come to South Africa?
Oh, 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
I was like, okay, so you were between 1992, you were still here.
No, you know, the first time I came here, actually, I was. It was way before. It was in the 80s.
In the 80s?
When I first came, yeah.
Yeah.
In the late 80s, and I was so incredibly blown away by the beauty of the country, the energy as well. I love the energy. And then I decided to come back in 1994 when all the very interesting stuff was happening.
Uh-huh.
And from there on, I just stayed. It was just, you know, I couldn't stay away from this place.
The reason why I'm asking you is that I want to know if you remember Is Good Is Nice. The show called Is Good Is Nice.
No.
You don't? No. Oh man, I'm trying to get someone at home to call us. Please call us on 083-913-3728 and sing the theme song of Scooty's Nice. There's been some people that have posted the lyrics on our Facebook website, or Facebook page rather, but they're too scared to sing. Come on, call us and try it. Give it a try. I think you'll make Mr. Joe Marfella's day today.
Okay, look here. What we've got here, you cut them in half, and then with your fingers you get in there, and you just get the pips out.
Yeah? So you just squeeze?
Yeah, look at it. I put my fingers right in there, and then obviously my hands are very clean.
Yeah.
And then you just squeeze and you push the pips out. So the pips are good, you know.
Can I try one?
Yeah, please.
And I was going to ask you, isn't that kind of wasting if you do that?
No. Those pips are just, I mean, you know, there's many preparation that we keep the pips in for, but this is not one of them.
Ooh, ewy. Okay, now you're going to have...
Put it back on the board.
Garlic, tomatoes.
Would you like to borrow my lappy?
Yeah. Your lappy.
My
hey, lekker.
My lappy, eh?
Cool. How many minutes do you have? You have 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining,
we're
sir.
fantastic. So you put the tomato like this.
Yes.
And like so, you stuff them with the tomatoes.
Uh-huh. Not too violently, though. Just
No.
place
You
them in those...
You don't want to be delicate and full of love when you do that.
It's very red, this dish, eh?
No, it's definitely a... We should have had a theme, like a... Okay, wait.
Oh.
Lots of olive oil.
Lots of olive oil.
When I say lots,
No other oil, not like canola oil
No,
or sunflower oil.
Olive oil. And when I say lots, I mean the recipe says it's about, you know, it's really like every pepper.
Okay, you're drowning them now.
No, because that becomes the juice. And
Oh,
that goes
okay.
in the oven at the bottom behind you.
Okay.
And then the
here it
recipe
goes.
explains it's...
And this is at 220 degrees Celsius,
We
right?
started quite hot.
But like, you know, there's these settings. It's either a grill and a, what do you call these settings? When it comes to
Oh, green, that
using-
must be in the middle. Just
in the
normal
middle.
oven, yeah.
Just normal oven.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And
Okay, so
then
I'm
when
going
you
to do
lower
that.
the
do
temperature a
bread.
bit later on, and it comes out looking
like this.
something like this. So this is after you've lowered the temperature after 220 degrees. Lower the
First,
temperature.
yeah, you cook it first for a few, if like about 15-20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, you lower the temperature and you let them cook slower. Listen to this crust.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Beautiful, huh? So you got the bread. And then it's just, from there on, it's just very simple. You just dish the peppers. They're full of that juice. Look at this.
Ah, there's the olive oil juice that you were talking about. Very soft, huh?
Really soft. And then from the pan, make sure you put those juices on. Most of it is inside. I guarantee you the flavor in there is incredible. And to finish,
With some
this is anchovy fillets.
anchovy
Good
fillets.
quality anchovy fillets. You must buy really good stuff.
And of course, if you do buy it at your nearest Pick and Pay, you can get
So
get
that is
194 points on your Smart Shopper card. Okay, but I've got a food critic.
Oh, you do?
Not proclaimed food critic, but he likes his food.
Okay, good.
And we're going to get Mr. Mafela to come in and
Fantastic.
actually taste your dish.
Ooh.
Good morning, this is Frank, Mr. Mafela. Mr. Mafela.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Lovely.
So this is, oh, there goes, there's our 10 minutes. I'm going to turn this off quickly. So this is called, what's it called again?
Pepper Piemontese, or my granny Odette's way.
Pepper Piemontese. So here's a, how do you eat this, man?
Or with a knife.
With a
Let me
knife.
you
Give us a knife there.
I'll give you a knife.
Give us a knife.
We're organized.
There's a fork for you, sir.
organized.
All right. And you can go
Chuck
ahead
in,
and
do you
taste.
like anchovies?
Anchovies.
Yeah, the fish, the little pickled fish.
Yes, okay. Sure.
I think Mr.
Give it
Mafela is
a
actually a big fish fan because yesterday we went to a fish place.
Yes.
And we bought what is the best hake on the continent, according to Mr. Mafela.
Yes,
I love hake. You
definitely.
know, I absolutely love
I'll
hake.
tell you all
Beautiful,
about it.
Beautiful fish.
So what do you do here?
Well, you can do, just, you know, however you feel, but I think you need to try and have a little bit of everything on the
A little bit
like
of
on the
everything.
mouthful.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it's a big one.
It's quite something
No,
to
no,
manage. Look at
I'm,
that.
You're doing great.
So this would feed 4 people
Well,
on which mat?
definitely on the green mat.
On the green
yeah.
mat, which
Yeah.
means for under 100 Rand, you could feed 4 people.
For people, yeah. These are a bit pricey, but it's worth buying the right stuff. They're good
And
quality
if,
anchovies.
yeah. And if you buy, oh, what do you think?
Are you enjoying it? Beautiful. I also want to try.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, lovely. That's the kind of result you want to get. So if you get all these ingredients from your nearest Pick and Pay, you can win 194 points on your Smart Shopper card. We'll be right back after this break with more from Joe Mafela.